Hello, welcome to CEAZOR Snack Sandwich. Today we're going to take a look at this EXCALIBUR. Now, EXCALIBUR is a project that is designed by the Byte Masons team. I think it's pretty interesting. Now, this is not a live project. I think it's still under review, as it says here, EXCALIBUR review. And this, you can come here and you can read this this Medium article or this article here, and it explains everything. But I'm going to use a flowchart to explain what happens inside this idea and why I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty bullish on this. I like the idea. There's some smart innovation in here and some clever mechanics that can incentivize certain actions. So yeah, like I said, you can read this article if you like, or you can just watch the rest of this video and I will go through and make the flowchart for you. Okay, so let's swing over to the flowchart now and take a look at it. Okay, so here we are on the flowchart, and here we have Dollar Bill and his brother Boosted Bill. Dollar Bill has CEAZOR tokens and Phantom tokens, and Boosted Bill has CEAZOR tokens. I don't know how he got that. Maybe his brother gave it to him for his birthday. And here in the middle we have the EXCALIBUR protocol, the swapping AMM. Okay, so first things first, Dollar Bill provides liquidity to CEAZOR Phantom token. Now that he has liquidity pool tokens, he has some options. He can stick it into one of these three farms. So the first farm would be just a normal farm incentivized with EXCALIBUR tokens. So you stake your LP, you get EXCALIBUR tokens, and anytime you want, you can pull your LP, and obviously the EXCALIBUR tokens will be then turned off. Now, the other options are time lock farms. So it can be between 1 to 30 days. So you could set this to be 10 days and this to be 10 days. Or you could set this to be 1 day and 30 days. Now, the reason why there are two options here is so that you can manage your risk a little bit. You can have some liquidity at a lower risk, being able to pull out sooner, and some at a higher risk, locked for longer. But obviously, again, the longer you lock, the higher your APR will be in EXCALIBUR tokens. Now, over to the next side, Boosted Bill doesn't want to hold his shit token CEAZOR anymore, so he swaps it on EXCALIBUR for Phantom. Now, anytime you swap tokens anywhere, you have to pay a swap fee. So on this protocol, they're going to incentivize these people with EXCALIBUR tokens. So they're going to be actually incentivizing people to perform trades by giving them EXCALIBUR tokens. Now, it doesn't say that this is like a full refund of all trading fees in that article, but it does say that that mechanic will be there. So I don't know how much of the trading fee they will refund you in EXCALIBUR tokens. Next we have, Boosted Bill has this EXCALIBUR now, and he's bullish on this because he likes this idea. So he decides to provide liquidity to EXCALIBUR Phantom, and then he has two options for that. One, he can supply to similar farms like over here. So 1, no lock, and 2, 3, time locked. And then, or he can bond them for the Grail token. So I'm going to reiterate this so that it's very clear. 1, stake your LP, earn Grail tokens, come back later, pull your LP, and do with it as you please. Or you can sell your LP to the protocol, so they get protocol-owned liquidity, and you get a lot of Grail tokens. So let's say you have $100 worth of LP tokens and you bond them, maybe over 5 days or something, you will get $110 worth of Grail tokens. So you will never get back your LPs if you bond, but you'll get more Grail tokens. So those are those two options for these EXCALIBUR Phantom tokens. Now, the Grail token gives you voting rights. So it would allow you to change whether or not these farms have, one of the things you can vote on is whether these farms have a deposit fee or not. Another thing is the trading fees, right? So the trading fees, 50% will always go to the liquidity providers because they need to be paid in the token that they're providing liquidity to. And the other 50% will go to this fee management contract. Okay, now again, see, this is minimum 50, so governance can change this if they want, but this has to be at least 50%. Now, there is this other option that before it goes to this protocol or this fee management, is that an affiliate person or affiliate protocol can get a part of these fees based on whitelisting. So they have to apply with the team, and the team has to whitelist them. But if he tells Boosted Bill, hey, use this, then he will get some of these fees as well. Next part, let's see how this thing divides up the fees. So 20%, maximum 20% goes to the safe fund. So the Seifu fund will basically pay for bug bounties and any exploits. Maximum 20% can go to the Byte Masons team. Now again, when I say max and max, voting can change these, can bring them down, but cannot bring them above. Okay. A minimum of 50% go to all Grail holders as a dividend. Okay. And then this last one here goes back to protocol-owned liquidity with a maximum of 40%. Now this one's a little bit unclear because this has to be converted to Grail tokens in order to supply this. And you'll understand that in a second why I find that to be a little bit confusing, okay? And that is over here, okay? So if you are a Grail holder and you want to exit your Grail position, then you can burn Grail 1 to 1 EXCALIBUR depending on the time. So to explain this better, there's a burning mechanism based on the time you hold Grail. So every time you get Grail, this time clock resets, and it starts at 0.7 EXCALIBUR equals 1 Grail. So if you give 1 Grail, you get 0.7 EXCALIBUR. And then as time progresses, it becomes 1 to 1. And then if you get some more Grail, then it changes. Goes back to 0.7 to 1 Grail. Now this is the part that confuses me. Like if this system's in play, but I can just sell my Grail for Phantom, then there might be some arbitrage opportunities here, but I think there's going to have to be a liquidity pool in order for this arrow to function, because they're going to have to sell the CEAZOR token and the Phantom token for Grail tokens somehow in order to fund this. Or maybe they'll buy EXCALIBUR on the market, right? And they use EXCALIBUR somehow with a reverse of this system to get some Grail tokens to fund this. Okay, so that pretty much covers this idea. I think this is pretty interesting. There's a lot of cool innovation in here, a lot of new ideas, and I'm looking forward to seeing this in action and to find out if everything works. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.